Imagine if the poles holding up your city's power lines weren't made from wood, steel, or concrete, but from something we usually toss in the bin, plastic waste. I'm talking about a breakthrough born right here in Perth, the electric plastic pole. Now, you're probably thinking, plastic poles, for real? Absolutely, let me explain. The electric plastic pole is a totally new kind of utility pole, crafted from recycled plastic rubbish. Not just a clever way to tidy up our streets and oceans, it's a direct answer to the mounting plastic crisis. Over 8 billion tons of the stuff has been created worldwide, and a good chunk of it's become waste. Instead of leaving it to clog landfills or float in the ocean, we're transforming it into something cities genuinely need: tough, modular, multi-purpose poles. These aren't just any poles. They're designed to be smart, capable of carrying electrical wiring, supporting solar-powered streetlights, hosting CCTV cameras, and helping roll out faster 5G networks. The whole thing moves away from the old school, small-scale recycling projects and into large-scale city infrastructure. Why is this such a game changer? For starters, they're sustainable, made with up to 100% recycled plastic. They're lighter and easier to install than traditional options, which means less disruption and lower costs for cities. They don't rust or rot, so they're perfect for coastal or humid places like Perth. And because they're modular, they're a breeze to repair or expand. But it gets better. These poles can actually power themselves with solar panels, making them ideal for smart cities aiming to cut carbon and boost digital access. They're a practical way to turn environmental problems into part of the solution. So, who's this for? Councils and municipal governments looking for greener, smarter upgrades, power and telecom companies who need future-proof networks, even property owners who want a long-lasting, cost-effective choice that lines up with sustainability targets. Developing these poles wasn't just a wild guess. My team started by listening to local concerns. People wanted less waste and better infrastructure. We explored loads of ideas, from phone cases to plastic roads. But the electric plastic pole just made the most sense for maximum impact. We built prototypes, tested strength, and took on feedback, making sure the design was solid and the benefits real. Of course, there are risks, regulatory hoops to jump through, making sure safety standards are rock solid, and convincing the public that recycled doesn't mean second best. But by starting small, working with regulators, and keeping quality high, these can be managed. The electric plastic pole is proof that trash can become treasure. With the right investment, Perth, and cities everywhere, can lead the way in transforming waste into essential infrastructure. It's time to think bigger about recycling. The future's looking brighter, lighter, and a whole lot greener.